Bet you're glad you met me. Warned you. What do we have here? Warned you.
Finally!
We used the other teleport. Dropped us near the peninsula. Dartha.
Where is she now?
Caught in a trap near the edge of this island. Killed a few Groms on the way.
Groms. A parasite infesting the east side of Elsorna. Probably another hunting party. Gotarius, find Darfar. Nortar, cover the rear.
What's the plan?
Time to assemble our own hunting party. Follow me. Take the lead. It's time to see what you're capable of.
Any advice?
Remember to block. Now go!
Bet you're glad.
I see you haven't lost your touch completely.
Yeah, I was expecting worse.
It's not over yet. Remember that once you block your opponent, you can easily counter his attack with a quick, decisive strike. Keep that in mind during your next engagement.
Will do. Let's get this over with.
Not bad, but not all your opponents will leave themselves so open to attack. You'll find that a strong defensive stance can be difficult to break.
What do you suggest?
Force. Swing down on your opponent, breaking his footing, and opening up his defenses. I'm impressed. Now let's finish this. Trim the log and stand back. The distraction should give Nortar and Gotarius enough time to make their move.
I'm on it. Let's see.
You've been followed. Take this bow and finish them off.
Thought you went with the mage. Bet you're glad you met me.
I've seen worse. This time, try taking down 2 at once.
How do you suppose I do that?
Draw 2 arrows.
First time for everything.
Fall back to the camp.
Lead the way.
Not bad. Looking forward to seeing how you handle yourself after a meal and some rest.
And Darfa?
Ask her yourself.
Seems unsafe to let the Groms get this close. These attacks happen often?
Groms are scavengers, preying on the weak and wounded. They keep to their side of the island. If not, we remind them.
So, they have any equipment worth salvaging?
In your state, they tear you apart. Spare yourself the embarrassment of another rescue.
Okay, fair enough. So, how's the ankle?
I've lived through worse. As long as we're still breathing, Guitarius can usually keep it that way. I hear Rogdor put you to work.
Don't worry, least I can do.
We'll see if you feel the same way in a couple of weeks.
Don't hold me to it.
We should get moving. She's been waiting for you.
The Prophet? I almost forgot.
Be grateful she didn't.
Fair enough. Lead the way.
Tell me, you ever stop talking?
You ever take off the mask? Better be worth it.
Keep your hands off that, human.
You're lucky she's still alive. Now, if you don't mind, I have work to do.
This is it. The bridge leads to the Prophet's chamber.
Bridge?
Step back! Well, got any fight left in you?
What's wrong?
Necris. Dark energy known to wear human bones as armor. Their magic interferes with my own. Ever used a staff before?
Not lately.
Better than never, There. Stand still for a moment. I'll let you take it from here. You'll need to deal with our guests. Use this staff. I recommend Firebolt's personal favorite.
Thanks. That's rich. Stay down.
Good. But you won't always have the luxury of a vantage point. Necris will often swarm, leaving little time for a precision response. When you find yourself surrounded, rely on an area attack spell, like Fire Blast. In fact, why don't you head down to the pentagram in the center of the room and give it a go?
Sounds easy enough. Not now.
Yeah!
Ha!
You did well, for a human. Time to head back.
All right. What do we have here? What's this?
Let's try this again.
Take your time.
At last, you're here. Please, rise. You look much different than I'd imagined. The years have been kind to you.
Shouldn't a prophet... Thank you.
While you require little introduction, my name is Kasara.
How long have I...
Years, I'm afraid. The world has changed much in that time. Your enemies have prospered much in your absence.
Is that why you freed me?
We've come to understand that your sister is in fact the chosen vessel of Azeral, Fire Lord of Antalor. Gandahar has been drawing power from her since your capture. He has used this power to seize the throne and declare himself emperor, decimating all that stand to oppose him.
If Kyra is so important, why leave her behind?
Such an attempt might have cost us dearly. Gandahar is not yet aware of your role in the events that lay ahead, an advantage that will prove to be quite valuable.
Will we be able to help her?
That remains to be uncertain. The process Gandahar uses to draw power from Kyra is quite destructive. He has been able to offset the strain on her body using dark magic to make your strength her own. But one can only take so much. Removing her from the castle is an omen.
Listen, you better have a better answer than that.
While my gifts allow me to peer into the future, I am not often given the comfort of choosing what it is I'm shown. I saw great danger lurking within the walls of Castle Varkmar. If Gandahar is allowed to continue down this path, your sister's life won't be the only one lost.
You've seen this?
Come forward and allow me to show you.
What? What was?
The end.
What makes you think we can stop it?
This is but a path, not destiny. I'm afraid we'll have to continue this later.
Are you all right?
I'll be fine. Darfar will lead you to your quarters. The orcs have assembled some equipment for you on the table to your right. Do take it with you.
I will. Thank you.
Welcome home.
Night. Looks useful. Kasara mentioned you might have somewhere for me to put my things.
Let's get you settled. Take this. It'll be dark soon. This way. This way.
Right behind you.
Come on. Hurry up. Really? Come on already. Here we are. It isn't much to look at, but it's home. Can't imagine a safer place to keep my things.
A fortified island. What's wrong with the locked chest?
Desperate times. Seems everyone carries a lockpick these days. Look, people need to eat, whether they can afford to or not.
Whatever works.
Have a look around if you'd like. Let me know if you need anything.
I'm sure you have better things to do than follow me around.
Just let me know when you've settled in.
Bored already?
Like I said, just let me know when you're ready.
Anyone ever sleep around here?
There'll be time for that later.
Looks useful. Better be worth it.
Everything in order?
Yeah. What's next?
I have some things I need to handle. Take some time to get acquainted with Sokaris. He's been waiting for you near the forge.
Blacksmith. So, no rest and recovery then.
Just humor him. He doesn't get much company down there.
That's encouraging.
Find me later.
You must be the Prophet's human.
How did you?
You smell like a dungeon. Or a sewer.
You must be Sakaris. They didn't tell me you were...
Blind? They didn't tell me you were coming. I would have pretended to do something much more impressive.
Glad to see I'm not the only one with a sense of humor.
Or the ass end of a joke.
And quick.
If you say, for an orc, I'll put you through a wall. So, ready to do a little work?
Sure. Hopefully we won't need to rebuild any walls.
First things first. I'm sure you picked up a few pieces of junk on the way here. Useful or not, we can salvage the parts.
For what?
Melt them down, repair other items. You pick up a few tricks after a while. It doesn't need to be pretty.
It just needs to work.
Exactly.
I'm ready when you are.
All right then. Let's put those pieces to good use.
Any ideas?
That's up to you. Can't exactly build a new sword from scratch, but you can reinforce the ones you have.
What about materials? Not all weapons are made the same.
You'll learn to recognize them. Iron, steel. If you can't tell wood from stone, well...
I get it. You and I can be archery partners. What comes next?
Stones. The magical kind. Should I keep talking?
Sure.
First, let's see if you've been listening. Bring me 5 pieces of steel, and we'll go from there.
Where can I find steel?
Use what you took from the Groms. Smash it to pieces, and, well, there you go.
What if I didn't bring anything back?
Sounds like a personal problem.
Thanks, Sakaris.
Got the steel?
Have it right here.
Keep 'em. Use it to fix the junk you've been wearing.
Right.
All right. Let's move on to stones, then. There are stones everywhere in Antalur. But what you're after are magical ones.
I'm not exactly the best mage.
Don't need to be. They're used to enhance your weapons or armor. Make them work different. Usually better.
Usually?
It'll take more than a few ales before Gutarius will tell you that story. Look, just upgrade your weapons properly. There'll be an inlay. That's where you place the stones.
Easy enough.
I hope so. Can't be any clearer than put stones in items. Though, there are a few more tricks of the trade you'll pick up along the way. Care to learn a few?
Sure.
Not many know what I'm about to tell you. I had to learn the hard way, through trial and error. This is beyond even Gortarius.
I'm listening.
The secret to multiple stones is this. With the right amount of heat and pressure, you can fuse them together, yielding one massive stone. More powerful than the sum of its parts. You'd be a fool not to.
So, say I have 5 small stones. I can combine those to make a bigger one?
That's right. Then use it however you please. Like I said, it's always more powerful. Just something to think about. That's all I got for you at the moment. Maybe come back if you want to trade.
Let's see what you got.
Give me a moment to get things in order. Looks like you'll be spending some time in the savannah.
Looks?
Am I holding something I could use to cave in your skull?
I take it you wanted something?
Ever heard of the Orcish rune?
Can't say I have.
It's an ancient artifact. Legend says that it was forged by Yathalin himself. Never made much sense to me. But orcs have always been better at telling stories than reading them. Point is, we caught word that it might be somewhere in the savannah of Eremos. Might be worth your time.
You want to stick it in the forge, don't you?
That, or you can sell it to someone and buy something worth killing with.
I'll take a look.
I can live with that. Good hunting.
See you. Take care.
There you are. The Prophet wanted you to have this.
A teleportation stone?
I take it you're familiar with the device.
Somewhat. Anything I should know?
This one can be volatile at times, but you should be able to use it to access any teleport we've connected to. As of now, that means the one in the camp and the one in my room. Any others you come in contact with will become accessible through any of the many nodes throughout Antalor.
Sounds straightforward enough.
Let's hope so.
How are you feeling?
Much better now, thank you. Sharing such visions can be rather straining. Luckily, the orcs have been kind enough to find strength in little more than my word.
Your vision. What does it mean?
If Gandahar manages to extract Aziral's remaining power from your sister's body without you to stabilize the process, he may have found a way in which to control it. What remains to be seen are his motives.
So, what's the plan?
Patience. The answer will become clear shortly. For now, speak with Gutarius. He will enlighten you as to the next course of action, and has been charged with the task.
You can't tell me now?
I'm sure you'd agree that my time is better spent locating your sister.
Planning on coming along? I could use the company.
Not this time. Bringing you here was just the first step.
Glad to know I'm not the only errand boy.
I get the point.
You seem different from the other orcs.
That's because I'm not an orc.
Are you like Kasara?
Flattering as that sounds, no. She found me. Well, I suppose she found all of us. After Oswaroth, the orcs had been pushed to the brink of extinction. Kasara picked up the pieces, so to say.
So this is it? 4 orcs and a prophet stand against Gandahar and his army?
We have you, don't we?
And if I fail?
Let's hope you don't.
That's confidence-inspiring.
Look, this time you're not alone. We'll do what we can, but you need to get started. Good luck and be safe.
Thank you. What do we have here? Wonder where this leads.
So, ready to get on your way?
The Prophet seems to think so.
Interesting. Let's hope she knows what she's doing.
I'd like to think so.
Unfounded confidence. Fascinating human trait. One that often leads to failure and defeat, yet a defining attribute throughout the history of your race.
Whatever you say.
I suppose. At any rate, our teleport was damaged during your rescue. It's close to operational, but has been a bit temperamental with regards to long-distance travel. I'm afraid the risk is too substantial in its current state.
Risk?
Of course. The teleports require a stabilizing stone to accurately direct the current, but ours went missing during my repairs. I suspect the Groms, but I have nothing but intuition to go on. If we are to get you on your way, I'll need that stone.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice.
Unfortunately, no.
Can't we just get another one?
The teleports are ancient technology dating back to the Theox. Working with them is more of an art form than anything else, and parts aren't exactly in mass supply.
Do you have any idea where it might be?
Before I moved the device, I was working on it near the bridge at the opposite end of the island. Just follow the path and reference your map. If nothing else, look for a bridge with a group of Groms nearby. If the stone was indeed taken while I was away, the Groms will most likely return to see what else they can find.
Thought the Groms kept to their side of the island.
When something piques their interest, they'll often put safety aside to satisfy their curiosity. If I'm correct, one of them should be in possession of the stone.
No better time than the present.
Indeed. I will wait here until your return.
Not now. Warned you. Stay down. Yeah. Stay down. What's this? Cold, dark, looks fun.
I assume you found the stone?
Wasn't easy, but I have it.
Excellent.
You were right about the Groms. I found a group of them near the bridge with the stone.
Undoubtedly. They're often attracted to shiny objects similar to fish. And human women. We were fortunate enough to get it back at all.
So, now that you have it, are you or anyone else planning to clue me in as to where I'm going?
Of course, of course. But I'm not the best suited for this explanation. The Prophet will give you the guidance you require while I finish repairing the teleport.
Where can I find her?
She's here.
You handle yourself quite well.
Well, some things come easier than others.
Of course. Your journey starts here. If we are to prevent the catastrophic events that lie ahead, you'll need to unearth Gandahar's intentions and cast light upon the shadow surrounding his newfound...
Any idea where I should start?
We know little about the Dark Lord before he first appeared 11 years ago. However, recently, rumors have begun to circulate concerning a Tower of Fangs near Hatmandor that may have quartered the evil mage before the Battle of Oswaroth. I suspect that much can be gained from any
Once I reach Hatmandor, what exactly am I looking for?
There is a resistance movement forming against Gandahar and his forces. They have managed to conceal their identity and location, even from me. Notwithstanding, I am quite certain they cultivate political ties with Hatmandor's criminal underworld. Do what you can in order to contact the resistance. They may be our only insight as to the
If there's a way in, I'll find it.
I am certain you will.